Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Chadi and I want to thank all my new subscribers for subscribe to my channel, and especially all of you that gives me all of those sweets nice comments, and I do appreciate them. I really do. Anyway, one of the questions was, well, a lady, and like I said, I don't give names because I don't know if they want me to give names or not. Some people don't, so I'm just kind of, but they know who they are. She asked me, she says I should be making patterns for everything I make, like especially for the Barbies and stuff like that. We will be having patterns for a lot of things when we get the store organized, which we're already starting and organizing, but it's going to take forever. We will have those patterns for furnitures, for Barbie clothes, for a lot of different things. So yes, we will have that. Anyway, we're going to be doing, and also one of the requests was if I could make another Easter egg. And yes, absolutely. And so here I am with it. And first thing I did, this is one of those plastic 99 cents, that I got at Michael's. I'm pretty sure I got it at Michael's. And it could have been Hobby Lobby. They both had them and they both had about the same price, okay? The only thing I did to this egg, though, is I put a hinge, one of those metal hinges, and with the E6000, I let it dry 24 hours, so make sure they were there. The next thing I did, because I didn't like the lip, I didn't like how it was going to do it, so I cut the lip out of here, and I just used my my cutter. I'm trying to think what it is, but my wire cutter or whatever, and I just went over here really good, and then with the file I sanded it off, and it's fine. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, let me see if I can put it this side. See, everything is a-okay, and it's smooth, it is nice, and I thought that way it gives me, I don't know, I just liked it better. Also, I tried to put the hinge inside. I didn't like it because a gap, and it just didn't work out as well as I wanted to. So, hey, put it outside. It's easier that way with the little notch, or, this little bump here, whatever you call it, outside instead of the inside. It's easier that way, okay? And that way it will open and close. It's right on it. I put it on there. What I did is I taped it, the egg, once I cut the rim. I taped it a little, so where it was supposed to be. And then I glued the hinges, and then you don't want to have a problem. That thing shuts perfect, and it is even. So that's a good way to do it, okay? The next thing I did, because I didn't want, this is, transparent, clear. So I put some chalk paint that I had inside on both sides, and only on the bottom of the egg, which it was pink, on the outside. I didn't think I needed anything to do in here, so I left it like it was, okay? And if I feel like I have any trouble, I'll put, but I don't think it's going to be any problem. I never had that problem before. So anyway, I chosen cream colors and pinks. So this is my cream kind of, I think it's beautiful. I had this piece. I don't know where it came from, but it's gorgeous. It may have been something that I have from something. Maybe May gave them to me. I don't remember, to tell you the truth, but it's beautiful. And so that when I line it inside with this, and then of course I have of the same tone, this beautiful brocade kind of a fabric, and it's gorgeous. And so we put that on the top, and of course, on the outside of the egg. And then, of course, we're going to be doing a lot of other things on it. And I'm going into different shades of pinks in it. And I think it's going to look really, I hope it's going to look really good. I'm hoping it is. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing, okay? And so let's just get started. And to begin with, I'm going to just, you kind of go in there and just kind of do something sort of like this. I don't measure anything, you know me. Just give you plenty of room on both sides. Maybe a couple of inches all the way around it, give or take, okay? Give or take. And then I'm just going to cut me a rectangle to begin with. Okay? And once I have this rectangle cut, then I'm going to make me an oval out of it, okay? which really, you know, it's very, very easy how to do an oval. Just round the corners. Okay. Oops. Alright. It don't have to be perfect, but that's close enough. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is divide it in different pieces. This is to do your cushion. And I will put below who I got it from, the idea of the cushion. And actually, the inspiration for me to make also all these awesome, wonderful ideas of, well, no ideas, I didn't get her ideas, but I mean how the encouragement to make these beautiful eggs, okay? I got the center here. And I got the center in here. This may be a very long video, or maybe cut it in a couple, you know, in two. I'm not sure yet, but we'll get it done, okay? Depends how fast I'm going. A lot of times I do the cushion or try to get it done before, but since there's so many new of you, you know, that, and then what you want to do is keep on going. Just keep on doing, you know, you might be able to eyeball it, and I usually do, but you can just keep on going, okay, like this, halves of halves of halves of halves, as many as you need to, okay? And then you're ready to put it on. So I'm just going to do the centers. And what I'm going to do is, and before I do that, there's a little bit of salvage in here, and I don't want the salvage, so I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to round it, but I want to cut it off, okay? So see, that's going to change me my little pattern a little bit, but that's okay. I say it don't have to be perfect. Alrighty. So, give or take, this is my center, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get things out of the way. And the first thing I want to do is just come down. And I don't want to go all the way to the rim because I'm going to put some trim, and it's easier if you don't, okay? And then I'm going to come back here, and again, because I cut a little bit, I'm going to put my center here of the egg. Okay, and again, just kind of a little low. Not too low. Give it about an eighth to, you know, 3/8. 3/16, I mean. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put the center in here. And if you're a good eyeballer, like I said, then go for it. That's what I do. It's easier. And it don't have to be perfect. It's even better. And I just put a little dot of the glue, okay? See, like this. Alrighty. Now, what do? I'll come back in here and go back, and I just do, okay, this is my center, and that is my center over here. Give or take. Let me go ahead and get back in here. See how it's already forming the little swirls? How cute, huh? This is not my idea. Like I said, I don't remember. I tell you, there's so many videos that I'm subscribed to that it is impossible to remember everything. Okay, I want to finish this little corner in here. Okay, and again, here's just the center of it, and I want to come back here and center it. But then I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. Okay, and just give me a little bit of glue in here and just put it in there. And a little bit of glue in here and just, okay. Now I'm going to go in here and do the same thing. See, there's a little bit in here, but I want to make sure that it's glued. So stick your little hot glue thingy in there. Okay, see what is going on? And this is the effect. It's just beautiful. It's just, again, I'm coming over here, see? This is the center of it. I want to go right in here, okay? And I kind of eyeball it where my center is. And here we go. And then again, I get the center of it and a little bit, and here we go. And then the rest of it, really, you can just go ahead and just put it on there and squish it on there the best you can. See? And like I said, by giving a little bit down, this is going to be cover up, okay? But this is what we're doing so far. And this is really what it takes the time. But what I thought I'd do is a quick little video on this. And then we'll go, and I'll do both of them, of course. And maybe on the outside of it, and that way it won't be so bad. And then I'll just go get in. Then I'll do it off camera and finish it off, and it won't bore you. I know you don't want to get bored, right? The Fabergé egg, all the bling is done that I made, and now I'm waiting on how in the heck I'm gonna finish the lock, because I want it some way that looks really nice and pretty when you unlock it. And unfortunately, I'm trying all kinds of things, and it's not working like I want to, but I'm working on it. Hopefully by the Easter Sunday is when I wanted to get it out. Other than that, it's finished actually. I know what I'm gonna put inside of it, everything. It's taken me a while, but let me tell you, it has so much bling you cannot imagine. You just cannot imagine. And it's not that I wanted to do that much bling in it. It's just because of the way I did it, which it was appliques and such, that by the time I got with it, it just took for, you know, you have to. Once you got started, it's just like you could not stop. You know what I mean? And so, but anyway, it looks, I mean, I think it looks awesome. But, you know, it may be for some people and it may be for everybody. But I like it. My mom likes it. Hey, what can I say? Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? This is your crushing. I tell you, I didn't know. Excuse me. Just excuse me just a sec. Sorry, this was my second video I started it. The first one, Neko, my long hair cat, decided that he wants to help me. So he went over here and literally got behind my little tripod and just basically went right on my face. And I had to put him on in my bedroom and then start all over again. Little monkey. So now I was lucky. I tell you, they get on a rampage. I don't know what is deal with these cats. I had cats all my life, and you know they're not two alike. Well, not all my life, since I've been married actually, because I did not have any growing up, and my husband was a cat lover. And so we always had at least 2 cats in the house, because having 2 girls, they all wanted a cat. Both of them wanted a cat. So not to make them upset, we always had 2 cats. Oh, I tell you. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, but we will get the Fabergé egg, or my version of a Fabergé egg. But I'm gonna do more of them. I tell you, I enjoy them, but I'll make them at a point that it won't be as elaborate as that one. You know, it is pretty. I think it is. But, oh, wow, too elaborate. Too many hours. But I still will encourage y'all to do it, because, you know, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. And it's a good tradition, see? That's the whole thing. And everything, too, that she's a Russian. I think she's Russian. And I'm trying to think, I don't want to say the channel wrong, so I'll put it up there, or when I do the second video, I'll know, because I'll look it up. And she's a sweet, sweet lady. I just love her. I love the way she does things, and I love to hear her talk. And like me, she has an accent, and it's awesome. And she's beautiful. Anyway, alrighty, look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Well, that's your cushion. Now, you don't have to, if you don't want to make it this, that you know, much fabric is fine, but I really do like the look of it. I really do, and I do that on both sides. So, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, what I'm going to do before I do the inside of this one, the way I can do it off camera, let me do part of the top of the other one, and then that way I'll finish the bottom, and then we can come back in and do everything else, okay? Alrighty, let me do this one here. Let's see which one. I think this is the one I want to do. Now this one, I do want to do more of a, you know, look that'll stay down. So what I'm going to do actually for this one, let's see, just make sure that I'm gonna just get me a piece, to tell you the truth. And then I'm gonna bring it, you know, down as much as I can. So I make sure that I have from end to end enough in both sides. Okay, that's good enough. And then I can cut it off, okay? That way you don't have to work with so much fabric. This is probably more than I need right here, but that's okay. Now, okay. Alrighty. And because, okay, there we go. And because I want to be sure it stays in this plastic, I'm going to use some 527, I think it's called, and just put a little bit right on the top, okay? That way I know it's going to be okay. And take it from there, okay? And there we go. Okay, now, very, very slowly, just come to the rim of it, like so, and just bringing it in. Okay. And then I'm going to bring it on this side. I'm going to bring it right on the top of this metal thing, the hinges, because I can cut that off later, okay? Okay, like that. Then I'm going to come down like this. And again, just kind of do a four angles, you know, from back and sides. I find I do better when I do that because it kind of distributes your fabric a little better, and then take it from there. And there we go. Oops, make sure it's not going to glue into the other side. Okay, let me just put it there for a minute. Now I want to do is make sure that I pull it down as much as I can. Like I said, a lot of the stuff is going to be taken care of, but let me just bring that in here and then bring it in here. Oh, that wasn't too bad. See, right there. Hopefully this won't be as bad either, but I doubt it. Okay, and then just bringing it in, and just as much as you can. Okay, and it's not too bad. And we can always come out a little bit and bring, and then just do a little more, and voila. See? So when we cut it, it will be pretty even. And now we're gonna come right up in here. Now this one is a little more narrow, so we may have a little bit more of no complications, but you know, it's still kind of pull it as close as and as wrinkle free as you can. And not too bad. Okay, so far we're doing okay. Okay, it's easier for me to do it this way because I can, you know, do it this way. So I hope it's okay with you guys, and you can see it. Let's see. Okay, again, I'm just gonna bring it as much as I can. Take the excess off. Oops. And then just bringing it in. Okay. Let's see, this one needs a little bit in there. And some pulling. There you go. Okay, so see, that's looking pretty good so far. So we're just gonna keep on going. We open it up this way. Okay, and see if we can just bring it in as much as we can. I said, don't worry if it's going to be a little bit of the, you know, wrinkle in the end. I mean, come on, and we're just not perfect, right? But don't worry about it, because like I said, we will be putting this nice in, okay? But this is pretty darn good, considering, you know, this is not a stretchy fabric at all. And now we're gonna do this side here again, just bringing it in as much as possible. Okay. 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 See, we got more wrinkles in this one. I'm not going to worry about it, okay? Once we get that done, then we get our scissors and we're going to cut it right on the edge. And if you angle a little bit down the scissors, you'll be able to cut it all nicely even. Okay, there we go. I tell you, I need some new glasses. I haven't had the time to go check it out. I'm afraid he's gonna say, no, your cataracts are not ready. And I think I'm gonna have to go, I probably do, I used to have contacts, and I think I'm gonna go back to my contacts again. It's bad when you cannot even have makeup because you can't see good enough without your glasses. And so I'm hoping they say my cataracts are ready to take it out. Okay, like I said, don't worry about those because everything is gonna be covered up. But, you know, that's pretty good right there, okay? So, I'm gonna finish the cushion on this side. Oh, here's a little piece I haven't cut. Let's do that. Okay. On this side, and then I'm going to put the fabric on this side, and I will be ready then to do the finishing touches. This was the fun part of it, okay? So I'll be right back.